This is Candy Ambulance, and this is Black is the New AP Style. So I know you guys are lifelong friends. So tell me a little bit about how you went from just being straight friends to being like, let's be a band.
I met Jesse when we were 10 years old in 5th grade, and that was before either one of us really, played music.
Right.
And then around the ages of like 14, 15, we played in a band in high school. That evolved into another band, which evolved into another band, and here we are today in the most recent band.
Obviously the best band too, don't forget that part.
Yeah, definitely the most successful so far.
So tell me how you guys keep that friendship and that working relationship together without it kind of clashing or causing issues.
I have no idea. Like, I think
Okay.
just one of those things, like when you get into a relationship that works, like when it works, and like you can struggle for years just like trying to force people to work together, and it just doesn't. But then there's sometimes this magical element, I don't know what it is, but we haven't had any like fights. We've had kind of more like discussions as a group. We don't really.
That's good. Yeah.
I it's for some reason it worked out.
That's good.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about this EP. What's going on with everything, all the fun details? Tell me.
Jesse, take it away.
Yeah, take it away,
He's
Jesse.
the sound engineer of our
Yeah,
new record.
Nice.
We have a home studio, so we recorded it ourselves and mixed it and sent it off to Jason Brown to master it. And
He runs a studio called Starling Studios. They're based out of Saratoga, and he recorded all of our previous EP, and we left him, but it's definitely cheaper to do it yourself.
Yeah.
And Jesse records like other bands in our area, so it's kind of cool that we have a space for people to come over and record in a comfortable environment where it's not quite as like sterile and stiff.
Right. Has there been anything that you've learned from past recordings that you brought into this one, whether it was doing things a certain way or how you wrote songs this time?
Definitely. Something interesting we did with Kate this time around, we had her lay on her back while she was doing her vocal parts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which was really neat. It was different.
Yeah, we tried a couple different things, cause like I'm definitely the newest to being in a band. I started up a band with them, and other than that, I did like one thing when I was younger. So I was super nervous for recording or even playing for a very long time, and now I'm like sort of starting to feel like I've got my footing, and I wanted to try. And since we have our own place, like there's no time limit.
Right.
So, which is a double-edged sword for sure, because we spent I did every single song like every single day for 6 days, and still was not happy with the results. But now, in retrospect, hearing it, I'm like, oh, I did a great job, but it like almost feels like a blackout because I don't know what I put down. I was frustrated, but it came out cool.
Is there a theme or a message that you're hoping listeners take away from listening to it?
That I am a drunk. No.
Check.
Yeah. I have a lot of songs about drinking. I noticed that a lot of this collection is about drinking. Other than that,
Open to interpretation.
just enjoy it.
Yeah.
What about you?
I wouldn't say there's a theme we really went for when we chose the songs to do, because it's kind of split half and half. 3 of the songs are a little bit older, and 3 of them are new ones that we've written in the past year. But I think as the collection of songs kind of represents itself, it's it has like the loud, kind of fast, chaotic ones, and on the other end of the spectrum, there's the slower, more chill songs. And I think it really defines us as a group live. Like some of our sets will, we'll read the room. If we're not going on first, we'll see what the first band's like, see how the crowd reacts, and be like, oh, let's save the slow stuff for a different show and play the fast stuff. So I think the album kind of gives a good depiction of like, this is what they sound when they're chill, and this is like the fast stuff.
Definitely. So finally, what's coming up for the rest of the year? What do you guys have planned? What do you want to accomplish?
Well, we've got this tour, and then we all need to go back to work. 'Cause
Yeah.
Work is missing you a little
yeah.
bit, I'm sure.
As fun as it is, it does cost money to do. We have quite a big, probably going to be one of our biggest shows in our hometown when we get back. We're opening for the band Paris.
No
Um,
way.
Yeah, we're like super excited
That's awesome.
about that.
It's going to be at one of the big venues, like 45 minutes south of our town, which, growing up, we've been to multiple concerts there, seeing
Seeing
Right.
that,
huge
yeah.
bands. So
Wow, so getting to play there.
My little
Yeah.
sister
Yeah,
is
it's
a
good.
big Paris fan, so I feel like a hero. Like it's like the coolest thing
That's
ever.
so
I'm
awesome.
pumped. Yeah. And then we were just talking about like we usually do a tour a season.
Yeah.
So we'll probably hit a summertime tour. Release those dates kind of in the spring, and then we do also want to start recording probably in the fall. So
Nice.
important for a release next year too.
Perfect.
We worked with a PR company this year for the first time behind the curtains, which is how we met.
Yes.
And that was a cool experience. So I also think I would like to look into like investing more
Mhm.
into stuff like that because it's just opens up a whole new world.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for sitting down and chatting.
Thanks for
of
having
course,
us.
thank you so much.
We'll see you guys next time.